Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we got 2 loads we're going to do, but more importantly we're going to have a little bit of a topic discussion and tell you about the things that I dislike about trucking. Before we even get started, go ahead and comment down below what you would say. We do 2 loads today, Moline and Des Moines. We don't show a whole lot of that. Mostly we just talk about those points and talk about what's going on with my truck. So stay tuned for some trucking. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning, 7 o'clock hour. Right now we're rolling into Tipton, Iowa. This has not been the usual for me to go back to the yard, but it is today. We'll discuss this later. Tipton, last time I tried to get, or I intended to go through Tipton, jumping up to 30, the road was closed. Looks like there still is construction, but the road isn't closed anymore. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about what I dislike about trucking. We've already had the what I love about trucking video, and where I said I ain't going anywhere, even if there's stuff that I dislike. So have that in the back of your mind. But we are going to talk about some stuff I dislike in today's video. I don't know exactly what this video is going to look like. I know what I'm going to talk about, but we're having some trouble with the truck, so y'all probably... we'll just talk about that first. Why don't we do that? Y'all knew I replaced a U-joint. I had some vibrations going on. Well, I replaced the U-joint, and it seemed like it helped a little bit. See, the U-joint was bad. It was very obviously bad. But it hasn't solved my problem, which is extremely frustrating. So back to square one. I have checked all the U-joints. I've learned that doesn't necessarily mean that there's not one that's bad. But I've been trying to determine if my vibration is speed related or if it's RPM related. Because that changes a lot of things. In a little while, once we're on 30, over there by Lisbon, we're going to... Oh no. I might have just ran over a squirrel. We're going to do some tests with the clutch, engaged and disengaged, because that's one of the things that I've been wondering if I need to replace is my clutch. I'm not slipping. But it needs adjusted. My adjustment screw is stripped, so either I need a new adjustment screw or I need to replace the clutch. I don't know if the gear on that is aluminum or metal or steel. If it's steel, I'll weld on it. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I got a lot going through my brain right now on that front. So I haven't decided yet if I am going to park the truck today and work on it. Well, I will park the truck today and work on it, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do one more load or not. If I can determine what it is, like if I decide that it is the clutch, then I'm going to stop and get a clutch and get all the parts I need. So we're determining these things. Like I said, we're going to do a couple tests, disengaging the clutch while the vibration is happening and seeing if it goes away. Or at least decreases, because when you're at speed, you can't stop the whole system because you're moving. But I can't engage the clutch brake, but it at least should change the vibration. We have been talking. The reason why I'm jumping to that conclusion quickly is because if you've been watching for a while, you know that I need to reseal my rear structure, my flywheel housing, my Cat 3406E. It's leaking. I don't know if the rear main is leaking or not. It could definitely be leaking. Obviously, that gets replaced at the same time. Well, maybe not obviously. I don't know. I don't know what all you guys know about this engine, but yeah. Happens at the same time. We are going to have to slow down a lot. We'll do motor mounts, we'll do clutch, we'll do seals. Probably going to try to do the input shaft seal on the tranny. Yeah, we got a number, clutch brake, all that stuff. It's going to all happen at the same time. And I know it needs to happen. I just was hoping to limp it for a few more months. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get down the road. We're not too far from 30 now. We'll hop on that, do our tests, and we'll get back with you. Well, I did my tests, and honestly, they were inconclusive. So, yeah. There is something wrong. I do not believe it's the transmission or the differential. Both of those have been replaced. We're stopping at Midwest Wheel. Right now, what my plan is to replace the other two U-joints in the line. We're going to do that. And then we're going to go hook on to another load. Try to do a short one. And see if that helps. If that doesn't work, we're going to switch around the slip yoke, or you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys were commenting about about that. Flop that back to apparently what is stock. Willing to try that. And I'll replace the inner diff. What's it called? Drive shaft. U-joints also. I'll do whatever I have to here. We're going to figure this out. I hate throwing parts at it, but I'd rather throw U-joints at it than rip the whole clutch out of it for it just to be U-joints. And I'm not willing to put this thing up on jack stands and get it all the way up into high gear. That sounds a little too dangerous to me. So this is what we're doing. That being said, what are some things about trucking that I cannot stand? And I think the first one I want to talk about is respect. And I feel like sometimes this is over talked about, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's the truth. And it goes both ways, if I'm going to be honest. So let me tell you what I mean. So first off, I mean respect among truck drivers. We don't do courteous things for each other. We don't respect each other that way. We cut each other off. We don't have each other's back. There's no camaraderie. And I wasn't around in the glory days of trucking, as they say, but there are still a few. I think that is one area. Another area is shippers and receivers do not respect truck drivers. They think we're scum. If we're being honest, that's what they think. A lot of them. Not all of them. A lot of them. That's disrespect. And if we're being honest, if you and I are honest, we know that we are disrespectful too. Even if they are disrespectful to us, a lot of times we go overboard the other direction and are disrespectful to them. And some kindness and some compassion, which I'm preaching to the that's not the word I want. I'm preaching to myself, guys. Don't worry. I'm not being prideful saying I have this. And that's not what's happening here. I think in this context, respect should not be earned. It should be given freely. Respect obviously can be taken away. Respect can be lost. But we should give respect to each other naturally. Maybe not naturally, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I got a green light. Oh, there I go. Getting caught sleeping. Just kidding, I wasn't sleeping. I was just paying attention to the wrong thing. Okay. So yeah, respect. We need to get back to that. Respecting each other. Oh, like this guy. Oh yes, he's gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it still. That right there. Good man. That was respect. He backed up so I could make my turn. That right there is what I'm talking about. That's someone who's respectful. And I would have done the same for him. I would like to think. Hey, look at that, TMC. Just when we're talking about respect, Mr. TMC, there are... Never mind. We don't need to even go there. You know how I feel about TMC. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. Let's see if I can make it in here without hitting that pole. I made it. All right. Place is packed right now. Okay, so I'm in here going after a U-joint. That's what I'm after. We'll talk some more about it later. About what I like and dislike about trucking. Rather, what I dislike. We already talked about what I like. If you haven't watched that video, you should go back and watch that video. See you in a bit. We got our parts. Let's see. Just wanted to show you this. This is Freightliner 138.95. Midwest wheel, $114.31 for the same exact Spicer part. Now you know, $20 cheaper. I will take it. I was actually expecting the opposite today, because I feel like I've priced them here before, but now I know. Oh, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight home. We're gonna replace both U-joints, one of which I've replaced before, one of which I have not. The one up by the transmission is going to be harder than the other one, because it doesn't have a slip spline or whatever we call it. Slip yoke. What were we calling it? Comment down below. Anyway, I'm gonna go home, get that fixed, and we're gonna keep figuring this out. If I get to all the U-joints and they're all replaced, I don't know. Maybe this is one of the things I hated. I'm gonna try not to use that word, but maybe I will. What I hate about trucking is diagnosing problems like this and seeming like it's a never-ending. You never actually figure out. Anyway, that's owner-operator side. So maybe we'll just leave that out of my actual list. Vibrations. I hate vibrations. Tracking them down. Pain in the tush. Anyway, here we go. Yes, I did put it back to where it's supposed to be. Anyway, that was for a few subscribers. Yeah, you know who you are. Anyway, this is our trailer. It's all right. That's all I'll say. It's all right. Could be worse. Could be better. Let's finish get this tightened down and all hooked up and ready to go, and then we'll talk a little bit more about what I dislike about trucking. The second big thing that I dislike about trucking, some of you probably can see this one coming, I'm sure. Most, if not all, agree with me, is overregulation. We ain't gonna get political. I don't think this should be political. The trucking industry is way overregulated. That is part of the reason why I have the truck that I have, is the age of the truck. I can run paper logs if I want. There's no emission systems whatsoever on this truck. And not because I deleted them. They came factory this way. There's so many different areas that are overregulated. I don't even, you know what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous. The amount of times, this goes into number 3, but it starts here with overregulation. The government double dips and triple dips for money out of my pocket. And I don't just mean the regular stuff, like self-employed tax and just your regular taxes that anybody would pay. I mean like registration, IFTA, IRP, OCR, 2290 Schedule C. And the list goes on and on. Like, dipping here, dipping there. What is this registration for? It doesn't do anything. Like OCR? What in the world? No. It's just a double dip. That's all it is. We need one more thing where we take money from people. That's really all it is. It doesn't help anyone. And maybe I'm oversimplifying and there's things that I don't know, but that's completely unnecessary. And just takes money out of my pocket. Which is the third main thing, is everybody wants a piece of the pie. Which I realize it's the case for other industries too. But this is the one I'm in. Everybody wants the piece of the pie. I am constantly getting calls from insurance companies trying to give me quotes. Dispatch service here, dispatch service there. People trying to sell me tools. Man, again, the list could go on and on. Services that file, like my registered agent for my business, the company I was going through just overcharged me, and I am my registered agent now, and I went with somebody else for BOC3. And saved a bunch of money. Yeah. Everyone who wants a piece of the pie. So, yeah, there's that. So those are my three main ones. We might talk about some more. I could go on and on about stuff like this, but really it's respect for us, respect among us, and respect from us to others is missing. Overregulation, it drives me crazy every day, and then everybody wants to take our money. Which goes in hand in hand with overregulation, and those are the main ones. I'm not going anywhere. I still enjoy what I do. I'm not selling out, but I really wish those things could change, but I highly doubt they will. Highly doubt it. Okay, we're going to Des Moines, guys. I don't know if I said that or not. We have trailer 12700. This green belt guy was very respectful. See that? He pulled out in front of me, and I pulled out to go around him, and he let me go around him, and now he's cruising by me. He could have sped up and stranded me in the left lane. He chose not to. So, get some respect back. Flash him back over. Let him know I see him. And we're going to get down to Des Moines, get this trailer unloaded. We're going to get back up to Freightliner. We're going to buy some U-joints for in between, interaxle drive shaft. And we're going to keep poking away. Trying to figure out what this is. I've been trying to figure out if it's the clutch that's vibrating, but I'm not getting this vibration when I'm sitting still. It doesn't feel like I'm slipping. And like I say, when I get my RPMs up to 1500 like I am now, where I have that vibration, I can't make it happen while I'm sitting still. It should happen when I'm sitting still, but it doesn't. So it's not my clutch. It's something that's happening while I'm moving. So it's transmission on back. I suppose it could be wheel bearings, which maybe tonight I'll jack up both sides and just spin everything. And see if I feel anything. Maybe I'll stop in Des Moines here and get a new thermal thermometer. See if I have anything getting hot. I'm going to do that. That's going to happen. I need to do that. And this video isn't about my truck breaking down, but this is just sort of life. So you're experiencing with me. If you're new and you're just here for that information about, why I dislike trucking, my channel is basically a vlog channel. Just recording what I do on a day-to-day basis. And I like to talk about things on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's what we're doing today. And in real life, we're experiencing problems with my truck. And that's how it goes. Well, it's the end of the day. We're all the way back to the house. We did our Des Moines. We got it done pretty quick. They had a little bit of troubles with the LVL that was bundled terribly. So it fell off the trailer, actually, with the rebar. So that's exciting. I don't think they broke anything, so that's good. But hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. A little bit of a topic video. I would really like to know what your thoughts are. What are some things about trucking that you can't stand? Am I off on what I say? Let me know. And hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one.